Look at the dollar bill, you see more than just paper. Look closer. Why is there an Egyptian pyramid on American currency? Why Latin phrases? Most people never question it. They're too busy chasing dollars to actually look at one. At the top of the bill, it says Annuit Coeptis. That means our enterprise is successful. But whose enterprise? At the bottom, Novus Ordo Seclorum, the New World Order. They put it right in front of you, plain as day. This isn't decoration, it's a declaration. Look at the pyramid. 13 layers. Why 13? It's not just about the original colonies. Look closer. 13 stars, 13 stripes, 13 arrows, 13 leaves. This number keeps showing up. Is that just a coincidence? Or is it a hidden code, a symbol of power and control woven into the very fabric of our system? And here's the kicker. See the American shield? That's the true flag. But the US flag? That's a different story. The stripes run horizontal because the United States isn't a country. It's a corporation, a privately owned entity operating under a different set of rules. The symbols, the numbers, the words, it all points to one thing. A system of power hidden in plain sight. The real rulers of the world don't need to hide. They just need to keep you distracted.
This is just a theory, not a fact.
When
these children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting body organs. And then you have ritual ceremonies and ritual murder, as well as incidental murder. Most organizations that end up being used to prey on children, Oxfam is a recent example, all of the United Nations organizations, the Boy Scouts of America, all of the child services agencies across the United States of America, they did not start out as organizations to prey on children, but they attract pedophiles. And ultimately, pedophiles end up rising in the ranks and controlling those organizations, so that an organization that initially started out in the service of children becomes an organization that is in fact hunting children.
Shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors be unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation be unto the brothers across the four corners of the earth, spreading the gospel of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach in all spirit and truth. Alright, Daisy brother Tazo here from the Trinidad GMS camp, coming back to do our edification again. And the name of this one going to be Wicked Rulers of this earth. Wicked rulers of this earth. Right? And their plan and the way how that is live, and we're going to go into the scriptures and show you a couple of scriptures that shows, reveal the scriptures for those who willing to learn, willing to hear, who could hear the voice of the crying in the wilderness. We're going to reveal that this world that we live in, right, the people and them who run in it also, they're very evil and they're very wicked. And we're going to prove it through the scriptures. Right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. It says here, Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So, it have a certain group of people on the earth who saying that there is who there is not. And to obtain this piece of document, right, in 1948, as it is called them, you know. So let me go into Google and type in something here. Alright, let me type in (1917), right? With I type in something called the Balfour Declaration. What did the Balfour Declaration declare, right? The Balfour Declaration was signed in 1917 and sent out British support for the creation of the homeland of the Jewish people in Palestine. Right? Nothing shall be done which may prejudice the civil and religious rights of existing non-Jewish community in Palestine. So, it was a document that states that a certain person, right, which his name, before his name was Lord Rothschild, his name was Maya Amschel Bauer. It wasn't always Rothschild or Red Shield, Rothschild. It wasn't always the Red Shield. There was Bauer. There was actually peasants, and it actually have a footage that say where David Rothschild was saying that it take them 3,000 years to get this point. I was looking at a picture of the Balfour Declaration, and he say, and to think it take them what 3,000 years to get to that point. So let me read through this here and see what it's stating here. Foreign Office, November 2nd, 1917. Dear Lord Rothschild, I have much pleasure in conveying to you, on behalf of His Majesty's government, the following declaration of sympathy with Jewish Zionist aspirations, which has been submitted to and approved by the Cabinet. His Majesty's government views with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people, and will use the best endeavors to facilitate the achievement of this object, first being clearly understood that nothing shall be done which may prejudice the civil and religious rights of the existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine, or the rights and political status enjoyed by Jews in any other country. I should be grateful if you would bring this declaration to the knowledge of the Zionist Ford Federation. So, I want to do something else here, right? You're going to see what's the meaning of the word Jewish. relating to, associated with, or donating, right? What is the meaning of the word Jewish? Any person whose religion is Judaism in the broader sense of the term, a Jewish is any person belonging to the worldwide group that constitutes through descent. look this, the devil, they really is the ish, because they didn't descended from Jacob, right? There is Hebrew, but there is not Hebrew Israelites. A constitution of the ancient Jewish people who were themselves descendants of the Hebrews of the Bible, Old Testament. Which Hebrews? Right? Because Jacob was the forefather of the Jacob and Esau. Both of them was Hebrews. Right? But they claiming to be of the tribe of Judah. So we go into what does the word Jewish mean? Member of the tribe of Judah. They are not of the tribe of Judah because Judah is Jacob's son. They are Edomites. They are descendants of Esau. So then, right there, you see the Heavenly Father say what? They that say they are Jews but are not, He's going to make them to come and worship towards our feet, because the prophecy in Genesis chapter 25, right, states that the elder shall serve the younger. Esau come out first and he was red and hairy. Jacob hands take hold of Esau's foot. So then, understanding this, you will understand that these are the people and them who did the world of atrocities unto the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, to acquire that status that they have and to establish a certain order on the face of the earth through blood, through wickedness, through vile things, vile acts. Alright, so this is the ending of another installment here. Shalom, Mawat Lababal, Kwame Asharala.